Hey everyone, and welcome back to Hot Takes. My name is Adam. I'm a professional cinematographer and actor. On this show, I like to eat hot things, give a review or a rating on what I think they are, and kind of talk to you about industry stuff that I find amusing, or good things that have happened to me, bad things, and everything in between. So yeah, let's just get started, okay? So today we have 3 different kinds of chips again. This time we have TAKI'S XPLOSION cheese and chili pepper. These promise to be, I hope, better than the blue Takis that I had, because those were horrific. So let's hold out hope for these ones. We also have Goldfish with Frank's REDHOT, the original flavored Frank's REDHOT. Good standard. We'll see what happens with these. Put them on your Goldfish. What is it called? Frank's REDHOT? Was that the I eat that Tish with anything? Is that the slogan? All right, I guess they do. And my personal favorite snack, and I'm excited to taste these. These are CHEEZ-ITs, hot and spicy, made with hot sauce. So we'll see how these work out. Okay, and again, true to form, I did not know what I was going to talk about today. I figured I'd just come on and say a few things about, the industry, and give you some of my experience in the industry. So, without further ado, here we go. I'm going to open up these Goldfish while I'm talking here. I think something that people have asked me a lot and I've kind of shied away from. Let me just smell these. They just smell like Goldfish. They do. I love Goldfish, and I put them on my soup sometimes, my tomato soup. Maybe I'll put these on there, maybe spice it up a bit. People always ask me if they should go union or not, which is, union we're speaking of is SAG-AFTRA. It's the Screen Actors Guild, and whether or not they should or not. Well, better question is if you can, right? So what I'll do today is I'll try to explain to you the method in which I became a union actor and how it translates to my life now. And I'm not gonna tell you if you should or if you shouldn't, because that's up to you. I will tell you that I really enjoy being a union actor. Doing non-union work is difficult. You don't get paid very much. Usually you get paid in perpetuity. So you just get paid once, so they get to use it in perpetuity is what I should say. And what that means is, hey, come and do a commercial for us, let's say. Commercials, I do a lot of commercial work. Let's do a commercial. A non-union gig will give you $500, $1,000, $1,500. Sounds great, right? One day of work, maybe you're there for 8 hours. I smell this. It's good. Kind of stale. Not as fluffy as the regular ones. However, I just noticed, I just bought these from a store. They say sell by 9/28/25, so we're just a little bit off, but I know they're not expired yet, but maybe that's why they're stale. Yeah, it's a little bit of heat. They taste just like Goldfish. A little bit of spice in the end. Yeah, not bad. I mean, they're not hot at all. It says if you can take the heat, get into the bag. And it has a little thing on the back that shows a hot to mild temperature rating. And you can see that there. It's pretty silly. These aren't hot at all. I mean, they're not bad. They taste good. Don't get me wrong. They taste great. But serving size is 55 pieces of these, 55 Goldfish. It's a handful of Goldfish, 140 calories. It's got 300 milligrams of sodium. Oh my God. Has protein in it, 3 grams of protein for you weightlifters out there. Yeah, and it's got some other stuff in it. It's got calcium, iron, potassium, thiamine, niacin, and folate. So, hey, it's not bad. It's not bad. Really high in sodium though, but still, they all are, right? I mean, that's how they make them taste good. So I'm gonna put these to the side and tell you, when I started in the union, again, they'll give you that. That's all you get for the rest of your life. They can use your image for the rest of your life. And I will get into, I worked on a commercial at the same time as another person did. Another person, very similar commercials, very odd. And this young lady said to me, she says, hey, Adam, I don't need to be union. I got on this commercial. And it's not the same commercial you're on, but they're paying me this much per day. And I said, well, that's great. I didn't want the principal role and they wouldn't go union because I'm union. So I had to go to a union gig, which I only got to be an extra on. Only got to be an extra on this. She goes to do her commercial. I do mine. My extra rate was $482 a day. Her non-union rate to be a principal with lines and everything else was $1,500 and a $500 buyout. That's $2,000. They supplied her with everything. They took care of her. They had craft services. It wasn't a low production by any means. And I'm gonna open these. And I just had to show up with some changes of clothes, which they pay you if you bring your own clothes to change into, different wardrobe changes. So I did that, and I got like a $20 or $40 bump, or whatever it was, for 2 different outfits. And I did my work, and I went home. My day was a lot longer than her day. Her day was 4 hours. My day wound up being 10 hours. So I didn't get paid the $482. I got paid overtime for 2 more hours on top of that. So I made a lot more money than the $482. Then I got the wardrobe bump. And they asked me to come back the next day to do the same thing. Now it was a pain in the ass. I had to get up early. She was done, already made her money. And people could see her. It's great for her reel. No one's seeing me. I smelled them, these Cheez-Its. Eating the Cheez-Its hot and spicy right now. They are exquisite. These are the tangiest, loveliest Cheez-Its I've ever had. I'm getting a little bite on the back end. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I don't mind these at all. These are good. Wow. 26 crackers is the serving size, 150 calories. Sodium, only 210 milligrams, a lot less than even the goldfish. And it's got some calcium in it, it's got some iron in it, it's got some potassium. No sugar. No trans fat, it says. Saturated fat is only 1.5 grams. Not bad. And they're delicious. These are really good. Pick them up if you can find them anywhere. Pick these up. Hot and spicy Cheez-Its. Not hot, not spicy. A little bit of kick in the back, I guess. More tangy than anything. I like it. I like it a lot. Those are good. Okay. So they call me back the next day. I do the same thing again. Get overtime. Now it's a Saturday. They call me back again. They say, can you come back tomorrow? Here's the trick. I got to come back and I got $780 some odd for that day because it was a weekend day. And then I got overtime because I worked another 2 hours on top of that. Plus I got a clothing bump. And I went home. I'm not saying what it was for, but I will say the final product featured me in it. I could see myself, I could see my face. And they had me do some work that, for the very last day, that would be considered to be at one time stunt work, and now it's considered something else, but it's above and beyond. I had to carry a human being across screen. Heavy human being. I was bigger, I was strong. I was like, oh, I was really strong back then. I'm not that way anymore. And so a year later, after calling my rep and saying, hey, listen, they had me do all this stuff and they didn't pay me adequately for it because I realize now that they had me sign the wrong schedule of paperwork for that day. My rep got on from SAG, called them up, asked for all the proofs. I wound up getting another $7,000 for 1 day of airing. That commercial, my commercial, ran for 1 day. You couldn't see me in the background. You wouldn't have recognized me. I could see me, and I was recognizable, but it's not like somebody, I'm not gonna use it in a reel that someone's gonna see, for like a bigger role. You're not gonna get any of that out of that. And I got that. So I got 3 days of pay, one at $782, two at, or something like that, and then two at $480 some odd dollars. And on top of that, I got overtime for those days, which was time and a half for 2 hours. I got a clothing bump for each day that's $28 to $40, somewhere around there for each day. And I got residual payments because they didn't pay me correctly for a very large company. This young lady got $2,000. She worked for 1 day. She did get to use it in her reels that she's gotten other jobs from in the future. However, she lost out on one job because she signed a part of the contract that said they could use her image in perpetuity, which means forever. So 5 years later, they're still using this ad. And not only are they using the ad, but they won't take it down. And the company that was a big SAG production that wanted to hire her, because based on that reel for the same exact type of job, One of the rules for doing those things are you have to, you can't be working for a competing company. You can't be a spokesperson for T-Mobile and be a spokesperson for Verizon at the same time. They're not going to let you do that, right? It makes no sense. And that's what they wanted her to do. But because that was still airing, and it was airing every single day still, and it actually aired during one of the basketball games here in the Valley, she could not get that job. She called me up, said, "Hey, Adam, can you help me? Can you write a letter asking them to take this down?" I said, "I will ask. That's all I can do." I did that for her. Nothing happened. She lost that job. So she lost the big job because of the small job. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth it? I wouldn't have gotten the big job because I didn't have a reel that accentuated my talent to do that role. She did. However, it was still playing, so you have to weigh it out. Now, once you are, I'm smelling this Taki, once you are a union actor, it's global rule 1, you cannot go work for non-union projects. That's all there is to it. They won't let you do it. There's a lot of ways around it. The best way is just having these small non-union jobs. Just file for a SAG-AFTRA contract. A lot of them are very inexpensive. Okay, so that's all I have to say about that. And you know, in the future, we can talk about how do you get into the union and things like that. This is going on social media, and they have a new social media's contract that I have to fill out just to do this. But I'm happy to do it. Now, these TAKI'S explosions, again, smell like absolutely nothing. My fingers are now dyed orange, so a little bit disappointed. And I'm gonna try one. Not looking forward to these. Okay, here we go. Okay. These are spicy. These are actually spicy. I feel it in the back of my throat. They are tangy still. Yeah, they are very tangy, but definitely there's some heat to them. They taste good. They have a very strong cheddar cheese presence. I don't know what I would say they taste like. Something very familiar about them, but Doritos cheddar. That's the first note you get when you taste these. Very sour on the back end still. They taste like you have a little bit of lime in it or something. And let's see, serving size, 1 pack, it's 290 calories, oh my God. And still 300 milligrams of sodium, less than I believe the blue Takis were that I tried in a previous episode. It's got some sugar, it's got some iron, calcium, potassium, nothing negligible stuff. Saturated fat, 5 grams, so a lot more saturated fat. Total fat grams are 16 grams. So these things are not your friend. They're, if you're past a certain age, you probably shouldn't be eating these because it's gonna clog your arteries. However, not mad at these. For a little neat treat once in a while, I picked these up. I mean, the old me would say they were too hot. The new me, the new improved me says they're pretty okay. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna rate these things 1 to 10 for you. Frank's Red Hot Originals, right here. They taste like goldfish. They taste like goldfish that have been infused with a little tiny bit of very mild hot sauce. A little stale, it could be because they're old, but I think they're actually just kind of stale. The taste is kind of stale. I'm gonna go ahead and give these, because they're not the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my entire life, I'm gonna give these a 4 out of 10, because you can put these on soup, but I mean, might as well just get the regular goldfish, right? They taste a little bit better than the goldfish tastes. Regular goldfish, blah, 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 tastes a little bit better than these. I'm gonna put them in front of both cameras. CHEEZ-IT's hot and spicy. Man, these things are lovely. Ah, boy, these are good. I'm gonna go ahead and go 7 out of 10, 7. I'm gonna give it 7 out of 10, maybe 7.5. Can I do that? These are good. They taste like CHEEZ-ITs. They have a nice kick to them after. Nice zing. Real lot of flavor. You can taste like garlic in it. Is there garlic in this? Paprika again. There's paprika, garlic, yep. Yeah. Little citric acid, nice. Total fat, half of the TAKI'S, by the way, half. And TAKI'S Explosion. All right, Sorry, Blue Takis, that I hated on you so much. I actually don't mind these. These are pretty damn good. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and give these an 8 out of 10. Surprise! These have some spice to them, so they give you what they've promised you. There's a lot of flavor in these. The reason why there's a lot of flavor is because there's a lot of other garbage in these. But if you're having them once in a while, with the 16 grams of fat, oh my God, that's a lot. That's a lot of fat. But yeah, delicious. Give these a try if you want to try something. Kids, put those on your Halloween bag. Baskets, parents, for the kids, yeah. These are good. So anyway, that's it for me today, guys. Just wanted to share a little bit of my experience with the Union. Your experience can be different, and that is fine. But you know, let me know what you think. If you like any of the snacks that I showed you today, let me know what you think. If you like them better, if I gave it an unfair review, if there's a snack you'd like me to try, let me know. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. We need those subscriptions, and we need those. We need you to like it. We need you to comment. Tell me something about yourself. Tell me something that you like about these. Let me know if you're an actor. Let me know if you are a cinematographer. Let me know what you're doing in life. I'd love to hear about it. And we have a lot of great stuff on the Overnight Pictures channel to check out. We have cooking shows. We have drink recipes. We have our old films that we've made, and a lot of great stuff in between. We have Cash Gamer with Clay Moffitt. Clay he just gives you rundowns on every video game that he loves, classic and new. So give those a shot. Thanks so much for watching today, everybody. I really appreciate it. Until next time, keep it spicy. Bye. These were way better than the blue ones. I think you should give them a shot. Come on. Give them a shot.